WHIP Philadelphia. Online at whipradiotu.com and on your mobile device with iHeartRadio.
Never mind, I'll find someone like you.
Come on, cut that out. Now that's more like it.
Oh, it's a party over here.
It's time for the Weewo Show on WHIP. That's right, mi gente. You're tuning into the Weewo Show here on WHIP Radio. It's Thursday, October 4th. And I let you guys know earlier in the week that we were going to have some special guests from NCOW, from the National Coming Out Week. It's next week here at Temple University. And let me tell you, mi gente, it's a very exciting show. We got a lot planned for you guys. So tune in from 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock here on the Weewo Show. And of course, I love to play great music for you guys. So I figured, you know what, I'm digging Maroon 5 right now. And I'm digging this track. It's called One More Night here on the Weewo Show.
You and I go hard at each other like we're going to war.
That's right, you're listening to the Weewo Show. I'm Dan Cass, and welcome. And of course, as always, we got a really special show for you. And I'm going to hand it over to my main man, my ace in the hole, Mr. Weewo himself.
We have some special guests in the building. And you know what? They're from here, from Temple University, from NCOW, National Coming Out Week. And I want to give them a chance to introduce themselves.
Good evening, everybody. My name is New Rodney Prad, and I am, this year I'm serving as actually third consecutive year as the co-chair for National Coming Out Week, or better known as NCOW. And I also work at the institution, too.
Very cool.
All right, my name is Ryan Sample. I'm a committee member of NCOW and just here to show support.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm excited. Now, you guys, I don't know if maybe it's because we're on air, but you guys look... I expect you guys to have more energy. Aren't you guys excited for NCOWs next week, right?
It is. We're very excited.
I can tell you guys are.
Retired from the planning of NCOW.
Okay. That's fine. NCOW, it's going on next week.
Absolutely.
All week, Monday through Friday, correct?
Well, Monday through Thursday, actually.
Monday through Thursday, okay.
Yes, Friday's the day of rest for us.
Very cool. Now, I'm curious, for anyone that doesn't know what NCOW is all about, I know it's an acronym for National Coming Out Week. Talk to us a little bit about how NCOW started here at Temple. Is it something exclusive here at Temple University? Who started NCOW?
Yeah, it was about in 2008, me and actually one of my other colleagues, we wanted to host like an event throughout the week that would address sexuality on the campus, and we wanted to do it big because no other institution that we were at did it for a whole consecutive week. So we wanted to expand things out to prep people for what is called the National Coming Out Day. So the National Coming Out Day is annually on October 11th. So we wanted to have some events before the actual National Coming Out Day to get people to feel a little bit more comfortable in expressing whatever their sexuality or sexual identity may be. So that's what the background on NCOW is. And of course, we had some sponsors from, the Division of Student Affairs that came in to fund that whole thing. But it's just essentially a big group of programs that is out there for students.
Very cool. And it starts off the kickoff Monday.
Yes,
at the Temple Performing Arts Center, correct?
Yes, sir.
That's at 7:30, if I'm not mistaken?
It's at 7:30. Yes, doors open at 7, and everything starts at 7:30. It's going to be an awesome kicking time for us.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Now, I hope I'm not giving away a secret, but today, or maybe that's tomorrow, were you guys wobbling? No. Am I giving away too much info?
That may be some disclosed things,
okay.
But it might be. There may be what is it called? Flash mob that might come out on NCOW, but we'll wait on that date. We won't say the date. So
that's okay. All right, so people be prepared. Okay, my bad.
You're taking us too fast.
Sorry about that. Now, fellas, I gotta say, have you guys ever been to the West Coast? Have you been to California?
San Francisco, yes.
San Francisco, okay.
Yes.
No?
No desire.
Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that.
oh, yeah.
We got to get you out to San Francisco. Then.
It's
well,
good.
I had the opportunity to travel to LA like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I had a great time. And you know what? I heard a song on the radio, and I just loved it instantly. And I don't know if you guys heard of a rapper by the name of The Game, right? Now, The Game, you think he's a hardcore rapper, but he has this jam, and I'm gonna play it for you guys right now. It's called The Celebration, and it actually features, let me see who's on there. Chris Brown, you guys heard of Chris?
Oh, yeah.
Tiger is in that jam, and Wiz Khalifa is in there too. So, Dan Cass, help me out, man.
All right.
Let's play The Celebration.
Celebration here on the Weewo Show.
West side, west side, west side, west side, west side.
Young Moolah, baby.
We having a celebration, let us stay high. We having a celebration, let us stay high. We having a celebration.
Pulling an all-nighter? Stick with us, commercial free until 8 a.m. Right here on WHIP Radio.
Now make that mother hammer sound like.
Saturday, October 6th at the Leah Chorus Center, the 2012 Homecoming Concert featuring Big Sean and Pusha T. Doors open at 7:30 and the show starts at 9. Purchase tickets with your TUID at the Leah Chorus Center. Tickets are on sale now.
That's right, Mante. A little bit of a throwback with Mo Money, No Problems. What's up? I'm Dan Cass. You're listening to the Weewo Show. And here with me, as always, my partner in crime, the man himself, Mr. Weewo.
I appreciate that. More money, more problems. National Coming Out Week next week here at Temple University. And I'm talking about events Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday here on campus that you don't want to miss out on. But, Ronnie, maybe you can help me out a little bit. Walk me through Monday, Tuesday. Walk me through the rest of the week. What do we got planned?
I can. Well, I mean, it kind of starts going down in the Student Center around 11:30 a.m. on Monday when we kick off. So that's just a teaser for us to introduce some of the things and give out a few of our T-shirts. We do have free T-shirts, official NCOW shirts that are really hot and sexy. So you got to come out to the events just to get
And
those.
by the way, I got to thank you for bringing me a T-shirt. Thanks on the hookup.
Very good.
And it looks nice, too. Nice fitted, too.
It is, yeah. It's iHeart
These aren't
Equality.
just any of those.
No, it's American Apparel type shirts. So,
okay.
yeah, they fit very nicely.
Very
Last
cool.
for years for you.
Thank you.
So, and then later that night, Lewis, it's going to be an official lunch party, I can never say that word correctly, but that's going to be like a big party to where we're going to unveil the public service announcement, PSA, as well as there will be other groups that are going to come out, such as Babel, BAM, also Dynasty, QSU, Queer Student Union. They're going to all come out and take the stage and kind of entertain us while we are just throwing things out into the audience and stuff, just promoting the event a little bit more. And it really goes down on the educational component on Tuesday when we get into this deep philosophical discussion at a panel that's going to happen and go down in the Student Center. We want y'all to come out for that because it's going to discuss gender roles and stereotypes within that actual LGBTQ community.
Nice.
Wednesday, this is a first for us, and we're kind of excited about it as a committee. We are hosting the first ever drag show on the Temple campus.
Get out of here.
Yeah,
the first ever.
The first ever.
And how long has Temple been around? over a century.
Yeah, a little bit over there.
And this is the first drag show. That's crazy.
It's the first, but we're trying to make history with it, and we're trying to go down with a bang on it. So
that's what I'm talking about.
Come out and see the drag kings and queens perform for us and everything while we get some educational stuff on the transgender community as well. On Thursday, there's going to be this thing called the NCOW Fest. There's going to be all kinds of different community partners, campus partners that will be out there. There will be games like Guitar Hero, Popcorn, Snow Ice, all of that stuff. And again, you get your free NCOW t-shirt and swag at these events. The Come Out Speak Out is following that night at 7:30. That's going to be in the Student Center. That's going to be an opportunity to where students can come together and reflect on the week and can give their actual stories, whether it's, a high or low or whatever, and how they actually decide to come out. And people can actually come out as allies and show their support to the LGBT community.
Wow, sounds like an intense week. Busy. Hashtag.
Yes. Yeah, hashtag that.
Crazy. Now, with all these events, I gotta say, was there one that gave you guys a lot of trouble to plan? You had to place an extra amount of effort to pull off? Which one?
It's all of them. It's all of them. I mean, the committee did an awesome job this year with it, and Ryan, everybody's help on this made everything successful and possible. But I would say, putting pieces together with the drag show, since it's the first ever, was a new experience for us. But it didn't give us problems, but it just kind of opened our eyes on all the pieces that are involved with the drag show.
Absolutely.
Very cool. Now, I'm curious. Let's take a step out from Philadelphia, from Temple University, and just look at the country right now. There are some folks, public figures, stars, that have recently come out about their sexuality. They opened up with the world, and they're not afraid. They came out the closet. All right, and let's be honest. It's no secret. Frank Ocean is one of them.
Yes.
Anderson Cooper's another. That's my boy right there. I grew up watching Anderson. I thought he had the coolest hair, by the way. He has the coolest hair.
He did.
All right. Now, Frank Ocean just released a new album, Channel Orange.
Yes.
A lot of positive reviews. And that's great. Now, what I'm wondering is, these stars coming out, how does that impact the LGBTQ community? How does that is that impact positive or negative? Talk to me.
I know Ryan has some stuff that he probably want to talk about on it too, but I think it's breaking barriers, so it's a positive experience on it. Some people out there in the community may see, because when we talk about the LGBT community, sometimes we have to break down that, I'm going to throw out a big word real quick, that intersectionality type of approach. So coming out in different, communities of cultural distinction may cause some different rifts with it. So, I can affirmatively probably say that Anderson Cooper's experience was probably a little bit different than what Frank Ocean's was in coming out as a person of color. But I definitely think that it's good, because it's showing that hip-hop community and stuff that there are figures out there that are gay, and the more people, the purpose of coming out sometimes, if you choose to do so, is to show people that someone is one of those people that may be a member in the community. So it brings it back to home for you to see that person is not an ordinary stranger that's out there. And
I'm glad you make the connection with coming out in the hip hop community. I'm gonna go off on a little tangent. I watched a show called The LA Complex, and I don't know if you ever watched it.
I watch it.
Yeah, so these actors from Canada, they film in Hollywood, right? And there's a rapper in there, hardcore rapper, like 50 Cent looking dude, big buff dude, that you would never think is gay, but he has an affair. He has something going on with a friend of his. Nothing wrong with that, but he's not open about it. So this is where the problem comes in the show. It's a very good show, by the way. He actually, when someone catches him, kissing his friend, he punches him all of a sudden, because he wants it to appear as though the friend was coming on him. Right. And so he's a big, strong guy. You would never expect him to be homosexual. Right. So what he does, he just punches the guy. When I see that, I'm like, wow, that's crazy. Yeah. I hope Frank Ocean didn't do that, previous to him coming out. I hope he wasn't doing that with Tyler, the Creator. I can't stand Tyler, the Creator, by the way.
He has good music. Man.
He does, yeah.
He's garbage. Anyway, I'm sorry. I shouldn't say that. Anyway, Dan Cass, I'm sorry. Anyway, I will say, before we play a little bit of Frank Ocean, because I do have a track of his.
Word.
Now, I'm wondering, there's something called gaydar, right? And it's when, some of us have it, some of us don't. You can look at another individual and you can kind of pick up whether you think they may be homosexual or not. Now, do you guys feel like there's anyone out in Hollywood, in the music industry right now, film, TV industry, that you're like, yeah, they're not out, but they will be soon? No, absolutely. It's only a matter of time. Spill a couple names. I'm curious. Talk to me.
I'll let you do that one first.
Come on, Ryan.
Of course, Miguel is on his way out.
What? Miguel, for real?
He was already out.
Let my love adorn you?
Yeah,
that
Miguel is like the next Prince. So.
Okay.
Miguel is definitely on his way out. I don't know. I think a lot of artists get down behind the scenes. I think after a while, it's only so much that you can get used to. And I think because society has played such a huge stereotype on homosexuality, especially in the hip hop community, I just think a lot of people just keep it behind closed doors, and hopefully with us having this NCOW Fest, hopefully it can spread to a tremendous level worldwide. That's my vision, hopefully at least, and just so it can just break barriers like Rodney said. Like we just need to just have this inclusivity about ourselves and just understand that, you know, everybody's not trying to be out. We're not trying to promote everybody to be out, come out, speak out, but we are trying to just get people to a point where they can be comfortable with who they are, whether it's being an ally or, you know, coming out their self, and just embracing individuality and just being respectful, and just, we're living at a time where people just need to be free and embrace who they are and embrace different. So that's my opinion.
Well said, sir. How about you, Rodney? Is there anyone that you're like, it's only a matter of time?
You know, I mean, gaydar is just as good as straightar. Because you never know for sure unless you ask someone and they tell you or whatever. Because some people are naturally flamboyant than others.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
God, I mean, I don't know. I mean, sometimes I always think about Tyler Perry.
Mr. Medea.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't know.
That's interesting.
I think he said that
he's omnisexual or something like that. Yeah, I mean, gay. I mean,
AKA.
Yeah.
And if you want to get on a whole deep level, I mean, gospel artists. I mean, Donnie McClurkin. Like, he came out and said that he's been delivered. I don't know how you can be delivered from homosexuality, but that's not my place to judge. But
interesting. I think he's coming here to Temple, isn't he?
He is. He's coming for the King's Fest.
Yeah, at the Leah Core Center.
Yeah, so
I'll have to ask him after.
Oh God, yes, bring him on a radio show too.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Right. All right, mi gente. Well, let's slow things down. Got a little Frank Ocean here. I'm sure you've heard it. It's thinking about you here on the Weewo Show.
A tornado flew around my room before you came. Excuse the mess it made. It usually doesn't rain in Southern California, much like Arizona. My eyes don't shed tears, but boy, they pour when I'm thinking about you.
It's the Temple Homecoming game, so get your tickets now. Temple Football is your ticket for the best BCS football action in the Delaware Valley. Don't miss Homecoming 2012 when the Temple Owls take on South Florida for the first Big East Conference game of the season, Saturday, October 6th at noon at Lincoln Financial Field. Bring your family and friends and enjoy the Temple Homecoming game festivities. It's Temple versus South Florida on Saturday, October 6th. Get your tickets now at owlstix.com. Big East football is Temple made.
WHIP Philadelphia. Your news update starts now.
Hey, all you Temple Owls. The 1-2 football team gets set for their homecoming.